For whatever reason, the governing class, Jews, whites, and LGBT community want to be chastised to the extreme for interfering with my work and for changing my image and voice. I urge you not to follow them. What they are doing is the biggest mistake in history. When the Lord weighs the heart, what is he going to find among them? False pride, alliances with pedophiles, starving people to death for some theater show, for Dionysian ritual madness. What's he going to find? Okay, I'm not racist, but this is these are the facts. When Russia invaded Ukraine, were you like, hey, you can't damn a whole nation by saying Russia invaded Ukraine? Or did you say Russia invaded Ukraine? Well, the governing class, white Jews and LGBT community and their groups and everyone else on the planet is following suit, is waging war against God. Okay? There's no excuse for that. They're already way out of bounds by pretending they're ideal. But now they're waging war against God directly in the most despicable manner in human history. When the Lord weighs their hearts and yours, what will they find? I, for one, won't be caught dead doing what they say, so to speak. I will never do what they say. What they are doing is beyond sickening. What they are doing is beyond evil. Nobody is authorized by God to forgive them. Nobody is authorized by God to forgive them. Nobody is authorized by God to obey them. Even in your own Bible in Acts, it says, what is right, to obey God or you? What is right, to obey God's Son or to obey people aligned to pedophiles who may as well be pedophiles themselves, who use the LGBT community to disproportionately rape children so they can try to look good to complete idiots, hypergamous airheads, and assorted trash. These are the last days of possible humanity. Everything else is Walking Dead, Matrix-like filth, transhumanist trash, allowed to look good, utterly horrible sluts and assorted cowards. How can any of you consider yourself a man and follow them? The Lord weighs the heart and the motives. Your motives is to find your life in an evil world. The word live is even evil spelled backwards. They do bitch fucking shit. Like make it so I appear dark in terms like a shadow in some of my videos. Okay, forcing me to do that effect myself when they put too much red on my lips or make me look weird or gay in terms of make it seem like I look weird or gay by editing and by fuming and poisoning me, which changes my physiology to some degree, the molecular structure, what have you. Brain function affects the way one looks. Think about when people are drunk. What causes that look? The change in brain function is key in the reason they look different when they are drunk or high, etc. These bitch-ass motherfuckers are fucked in the head. And they're fuming me and poisoning me, trying to make it so I resemble them. Cursed on you, Shem. Curses on you, Japheth. Curses on you, Ham, if you follow them. Curses, curses, curses on you for what you are doing here. You are nowhere near authorized to interfere with God's work. You might think you're empowered because of your psychology and you're raping kids in the butt and getting dumb sluts to do what you say. But you are taking on God. You fucking worm. You are taking on God. God will never forget your blasphemy. God will never forget you changing your images. And your children are marked for eternal punishment to the fucking extreme. And there's nothing you can do about that now. All you can do is reduce how harsh that punishment is. So be men for once in your life, you rich racist Jews, you rich racist white people, you rich racist gays. Be men for once in the history of your patriarchal lines. And immediately obey God through me.